Hey guys, welcome to our stream. Only a minute or two late. No link for another stream. That was, I don't know. Rob was trying to set up the live again, so.
I didn't set it up. It was one that you had already in there.
No, I only had one.
No, you had it in there, trust me.
No, who have we got in tonight? So, Sodor Dan, as usual, if I've missed comments, please let me know, because it always seems to take away from the comments. Mav, not going to ask who's in the tutu. Jake, I have your mug here as promised. Lovely arrival in the post. Who else will be? Victor! Hi buddy, you mad enough to join us again? Very big welcome back. Ron Martin, very good evening. Just seeing who's in, because I know you guys talk between yourself before we start. Paul Woods, hiya buddy. Model Sheddino, hiya. H&H, hi. Hiya buddy, you okay? I'm just seeing Secret Anorak Phil, hiya buddy. And officially in GMT because of Strictly. Well, it's gin and tonic time. That's wrong. It's GMT. Ron Martin's on the Kraken tonight. Stream's been delayed so long I've been able to get a batch of sponge flock shredded drying ready for colorizing tomorrow. Or more gets blitzed. Hermitage Road, very good evening. Trevorville. Jimbo, very good evening. Hiccup Burp. Have you already had pre-drinks before the pub, eh? Gavin Fry, howdy you all been lurking but in the house. Evening to me fellow mod subscribers and others. Howdy Robin Grace, hi darling. My mum is in as well. Trevor Stubbs. It's cold and wet windy evening. Yes it is, isn't it? Kevin Bradley, it's Kevin! Very good evening to you. Ashley, hiya Ashley, you okay lovely? Susie says hi to all. Hiya Susie darling. Oh, that didn't work. No, in my face. So how is everybody this evening? Hope you are all keeping well. I know we gave like a false hope of were we in the shed, but the wind, you might hear it through the fireplace, is still battering. Rob's unusually quiet. Rob is still in a lot of pain, unfortunately. Sounds very windy here in Brentwood. Yeah, it's been awful. It's been an on-off today, but it's quite, it is quite windy still. Just over 2 weeks till Xmas Day. Is everyone ready for it? Not this year, unfortunately. Sydney Martin, hiya Sydney, hi, how are you doing darling? Are you feeling any better sweetheart? So yes Jake, I did already show it, did you miss it? A lovely mug that arrived in the post. I have a wind in stereo as it's on your stream and here. Oh dear, yeah, it has been battering it down today. We've not had this bad wind for quite a while, but it was definitely interesting in the shed. So this weekend's episode might be a bit windy itself, and it wasn't Rob. That mug needs filling with gin. I don't actually like gin, to be honest. It's one drink that I'm not a good fan of. Peter Norris, hi buddy, and Marilyn, hiya sweetheart, you okay? So just a question, can you guys hear Rob's TikTok or not? Just to keep an eye on sounds. I think he's playing it in the other room. And I did a boo-boo. I used glue on one of my brushes and yeah, I kind of forgot to clean it, didn't I? So it's a bit of a pain to get clean now. Marilyn, you're cool. Well, it is windy. It is cold. Very windy here as well in the Forest of Dean. Yeah, it's awful today, isn't it? Nearly missed it. Oh, it's fine, Timber. It keeps changing. It's fine. Jesus, is that a mug or a jug? It is very thick, I must say. Like the surrounds of it is... haven't quite figured out which one I like drinking from yet, though. But it's definitely a me-sized coffin, isn't it? Ian Melling, very good evening, darling. Can't put gin in Jack. I don't know. I've heard they're quite well acquainted, apparently. It's cold here, only 72 Fahrenheit. Oh, I'm rubbish with those conversions. I don't... Is that cold, though? Because I thought the other day when I looked and it was cold here and it was like 46 Fahrenheit. I think we put it on our TV so it shows both. But I have no idea what that's equivalent to. Is this where it's actually going to be quite warm and I'm going to be jealous? Maybe a different Jack cup. Oh dear. So what have people been up to this week? Anyway, how has your layouts been going, guys? We are doing something a little bit different today. And I've been trying to get the glue out of this because I kind of need it tonight. And everyone's saying hello as usual. And impressively, I'm caught up on my comments, which I know is unusual for me. Oh, yes, we've had a parcel arrive as well. One small hitch to it is it was opened and obviously only after did we see the note on it that said open during the live stream, which would have been brilliant if it was on the outside because it did get open before, but I will wait for Rob to come back to show you guys. 22 degrees. Oh, Sydney. That's not fair, is it? I love the 22 degrees up in my shed. 4 minutes late. Is that my time or Grace time? Grace warm water will do. Yeah, I've had it soaking. Silver Santa special on Forest Railway today. Nice one. So, yes, we've...
Oh, first of all, you're going to show me your little tracking.
Oh, yes, my little. So, I don't know if people are into... Like Disney, it's DreamWorks, isn't it? But I have a mini Toothless that we've printed and needs painting up. So he's looking a bit bold at the moment. But
it's the first proper complicated print that we've done though, isn't it?
Yeah. But we do need... It's shifted on a few of the bottom layers, isn't it?
That's all right.
And then the top there. But it's working out. Oh, yeah. I lost his dodgy wing bit, but I've got it here because I'm going to file it down and glue it back on.
Oh, you broke him. You've hurt him already.
He's already half. He's got half his tail missing.
Yeah, so you hurt him some more when he was
clearly
suffering.
Half his wing. Have you even sided then?
That's my cuppa.
That is your cuppa. Marilyn, New Durham Junction is at work. I've been doing some retail shopping with my daughter Zara, little Miss Grimm. Ah, you've been spending all Mr. Grimm's money there. Just had paint arrive. Latest I've ever had an Amazon delivery. Yeah, that is quite late.
No, we had that late. That was about 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but he's literally just had it delivered now.
Oh, okay.
I know it says until 10 o'clock, but everyone is saying hello to you.
Something in a plain brown wrapper, was it?
Luckily a train running on my layout and working on my final video for lights in Codyville. Oh, nice one. Hi. Whoop whoop. Grace, fantastic to see you as always. How is everyone doing? Well, how are you, Simon? Are you still alive or are you half dead for the amount you're working at the minute? No, Mrs. Grimm's money. It's the wrong way. It's supposed to be Mr. Grimm's, isn't it?
And Brian's just hit 800 subscribers.
Yes, we have found out Finneson has hit... Oh, and so does he appear. Well done in your 800 subs there, Brian. Hi, Ro. Glad to see your sling isn't wrapped around your neck yet, says Ray. Moneybrook Junction. Evening, Rob and Grace. We've just got back from work and come straight here. Oh, hi, guys. Hopefully work's not been too bad. Retail at Christmas is just... Oof. Static grass, the wee dragon. Would be an idea. People have been doing it with flocking sheep lately. I need to run bar and I can't. Huh? You've lost me there, Jake, sorry. Everyone's shouting at Brian. So yes, we've had a parcel arrive.
From nobody. And somebody and everybody.
Turn that up a bit. But as I said, unfortunately, it did get opened because...
The note inside says don't open until alive, but that's the hint. The note was inside. So you couldn't read it until you opened it.
Yes. So apparently from the RGJ community...
RGJ Trains even.
Yes. Enjoy your gift when you get to drive again, Rob, from all of us. Must be opened on the live stream tonight, 9/12/2023. What would you have done if it hadn't have been delivered on time either? And from the RGJ Trains community.
Now before you show it, I genuinely don't know if this was a Mickey take or a sincere gift. If it was a Mickey take, it's kind of failed because it's going to be an extremely useful gift for me. Again, like we always say on RGJ, is that you guys seem to know what we need before we need it. What?
No, just that, saying that we need to need it
Yeah.
before we need it. That made me chuckle.
I'm just trying to think. There was a line in the film. Anyway, if it was a sincere gift, that's really appreciated. If it was a joke,
That's also appreciated.
that's also appreciated because it's turned into a severe gift. Because once I get this bloody thing off, and I am allowed to drive again, if Grace brings it out.
Oh, you were called Roberto as well.
I was called Roberto.
I think Dan, I really don't know on this. Tell Rob to look at Messenger. I will in a minute, Jade, darling.
It's one of these steering knobs that you clamp onto your steering wheel.
You like a good knob, don't you?
Well, you
Or
do.
is it Brian, don't
No, yeah. You can put it down now.
Okay.
That you clamp onto a steering wheel. So even when I'm out of my sling and I am able to safely drive, it does mean that I can take a lot less.
Something.
Take a lot less pressure on that on my left arm even. So whoever it was, if you care to own up, that's fine. If you don't, just know that it's really appreciated. So thank you.
So everyone's asking how you are, and like SJ, Rob, buddy, how are you? I was going to suggest getting one of those. It also means you can fight Grace off. I've gone on the insurance when he can drive, so...
Well, you will be learning to drive with somebody else.
Yes. We've already said that. Jade just said...
To be straight, I'm going to take her out so she can drive, but I'm not going to teach her because that'll cause way too many arguments.
You can show, by the way, Jake has sent something. In celebration of Brian's 800 subs, we can now say DCC without fines commences in Roman numeral tradition. We can change letters for numbers. Yes, I'm aware the letters don't match Roman numbers. And Timber said, I sent Rob hospital beds before he went to hospital. Yes, you sent him a whole hospital.
Yeah, to be fair, Timber sent hospital beds before I even knew I was going to hospital.
Yeah, that's even there. New Durham Junction, Craig. I thought your missus said you were working, Craig. You not working hard enough.
Either that or he broke
Crack the whip, Marilyn.
Either that or he broke the car again.
Yeah. Buggery, you can say DCC, says Brian, and suddenly everyone is saying DCC. Oh, I feel like a weight's been lifted over my shoulders.
But what about this swear jar?
Yeah, we need a new word for the swear jar.
Yeah, because we still need the money to
Wait, we haven't
fund the
got
holiday.
Yeah, but we haven't even got the fun of the jar yet, so Brian's keeping it for all himself for a minute.
That's a bit unfair.
Yeah, exactly. CCD, says Trevor.
Circuit breaker.
But yeah, it is quite windy here as well, Craig. You just take safe. Marilyn's just said get some work done, Mr. Grimm.
60-mile-an-hour winds we've had today.
Yeah, it's been awful. And well, they hear it on
That's genuine 60-mile-an-hour. It's been recorded.
They hear it on the episode. I'm sure they will, because it's awful.
What's the matter, Puss? Do you want to go upstairs? Because somebody shut the door.
Yep, at work getting blown all over the place in the transit. Oh dear. Not good. You stay safe, buddy, because as I said, it's battered it here, so I think you guys can like hear it as well through the fireplace. DC with a flavour of DCC. Don't worry, Craig, I will look after Marilyn while you work. I'll go and look after Marilyn if she can bake you pies and cakes, and I'll be happy. Or have a girly night, yeah, Marilyn?
I'm a bit worried about another fella offering to look after Marilyn.
That's what I said, I'll go.
I'm not sure how Craig would take that. I don't think he'd be very happy. I wouldn't be, I know that much.
Gav was in as well. He said working and that, so.
Hello, Gav.
You having a play with your knob?
Yeah. That'll come in handy, that one. It really will. You stopping talking now?
I was just looking at you playing with your knob.
Yeah, you wish.
No, you wish. PMSL. Oh, feeling my love, says Marilyn. I went to Manchester Central Station and waited 6 hours and not one train turned up. Huh? Messenger shoulder boy. You've got 2 people that have sent you messages.
That we,
One-armed bandit. Come on, Dan. Don't change his nickname.
that's where Simon drives out.
Hmm?
That's where Simon drives out.
Oh, Manchester.
Yeah. Transpennine.
Rob, don't play with your knob on a live. You need to zoom in a bit for a better focus of Rob playing around. My eyes only. Sorry, Craig. Gavin. Dominique Koku. Good evening. How is the train track construction going?
Craig's taxi.
Oh.
𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈.
Dominique, are you new to the stream, lovely? I'm sorry if you aren't, but yes, Mr. Grimm has sent in. He's all Christmas fade up at work.
And I also now know who wanted me to play with my knob.
Oh yeah? Rob wants a Trans Am for Xmas. Rob, I used to have a knob on my steering wheel as well due to a bad shoulder. We've seen them before and everything. It's something I didn't even think of, to be honest. It's not something I thought. But then you get people that have them modified as well. I know you've not had your arm chopped off, but you can get them modified as well, can't you?
Yeah, but that's why I can't drive, because I am not driving a modified vehicle attuned to my injury. And we know who's sent the knob.
Who sent the knob?
It was me, part Mickey take, but was also a genuine gift. I won't read the rest. Damn.
I wasn't sure when you said Roberto. I was like, could be. Light up minibus. Was Marilyn. It looks cool, to be fair. Only I could do that in the ambulance.
Oh no, he said I can read it out, sorry. It was me, part Mickey take, but was also a genuine gift to help when able to drive. I know what it's like to have the driving freedom taken away. I wrote it from all community because we were worried about you, and I didn't ask them for help. Did it as a gift from all.
Oh, you're a sweetie, really, Dan.
I thought he wanted to be known as a hard man.
He's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hard stuff.
Is he trying to say there is actually a heart inside there?
Yeah. It's like the Grinch,
looks
isn't it?
really smoky because of that light being there.
I know, it's weird.
See what it looks like there.
Yeah, but it's like so bright at me. Craig is on the disco bus. I want an 82 Trans Am in black. Bad weather in Preston. It's freezing and windy. Ian, we worked up in Preston, and yes, it gets cold up there in winter.
He wants the 82 Trans Am in black. Knight Rider.
Yep.
I want the 77.
How is that fly still alive?
I want the 77 Trans Am.
Oh yeah? Where?
Well, he's Knight Rider.
Yeah.
What am I at the moment?
Oh, Smoking the Bandit. He's bounding down. I went on and trucking.
Right, we're going to carry on processing these videos.
Dominique, I don't watch the live stream only when I have some time. Well, it's great to see you on, lovely. Thank you for joining us.
Process these videos.
Yeah, no worries. Snowy is here. Hello, everybody. Sorry I missed the start. Didn't realise the time. Making Christmas crackers. Don't worry, Snowy. It was a bit delayed tonight because I didn't realise until after I'd set it that Strictly was on longer tonight, and possibly the same next week, I imagine, because next week is the last week, I think. Like Mr. Burns, 1 heartbeat a year. I got your favourite PJs on, Mr. Grinch. Ah, I do love them, Marilyn, I really do. Maybe I should just sit her in my yeah, a onesie maybe one day. No, it doesn't work drinking it like that. I've got to say, Jake, it is bizarre to drink from. I'm sure I got used to it. Last week for what? Huh? I'm not sure what you mean there. Lovely. And Rob, I don't know if he's watching this, because I actually, if he wants me to say the update, he probably won't mind, but I need to ask him first, actually. Unless somebody fancies sending him a message and asking him if he's happy for me to let you know. I know that's why we haven't used ours. Use the mug as a vase. I never get flowers. It's not going to happen. I want my Lego ones. That is the list. Like the Lego ones. And they never die. Go on then. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Not the gumdrops. Anything but the gumdrops. I can't remember though if that is in the first or second film. I think it's the first one when he's being tortured, but I cannot remember. Oh, let me plug my phone in as well, because otherwise I think it might die. Because the iPad's mainly charged up. We need to find a new phrase for Grace. I've got a couple. Move It isn't here, so well, I'm going to go watch I'm a Celebrity, then off to bed with George, my bed buddy. And the night, Marilyn, sweetheart, you enjoy. I haven't watched I'm a Celeb in years. I think the last time I watched it was when John Barrowman was on. And that was actually quite a good one. I believe this year's hasn't been too bad. But obviously there was jungle fever, so to speak, up here when it was at the castle down the road. And I must admit, it is nice seeing it lit up now. Because obviously, because of them coming to film there, meant that they could actually get electricity put back. So it is nice seeing it lit up when you drive past it on the 55. Yes, it's the torture scene from film 1, because it's not the Gummy Drops 2. Yeah, and it's the second film that has the big one, isn't it? The big gingerbread man, if I remember. I need to watch him again, to be honest. I have so many films I need to watch. And I'm getting there slowly with the glue, guys. It seems a bit, I'm like multitasking here, because I kind of need this for tonight. And it is almost there. I am getting there slowly. But don't use your paintbrush for glue and then forget to wash it. Because I kind of forgot that part. It's caked in glue. Nothing more satisfying than peeling it out. But Raymond Legs, hi buddy, you okay? Oh yes, Andy is live tomorrow. And then Thursday, I need to do my nominations this week. I still haven't made my decision. But that closes on the 11th. Is it the 11th? I think it closes on the 11th and 13th. Thank you, Paul. And then it's drawn. Yes, it closes on the 13th and then it's drawn on the 14th. Although I have 15th in my head. It's then everyone's saying 13th. Thank you. And then it is drawn on the Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. I could be getting this totally wrong. Hey Adam buddy, you okay? Rob is okay, he's just processing videos upstairs. Definitely a late start for us as well. But yes, the nominations closed. That is the final winners. And thanks to West Hill Wagon Works, we've seen the first prize. And the there is a runner-up prize as well. Craig will be doing that at 6 p.m. and then he will be starting a stream after. He'll be starting a new stream after that to then do his giveaways. I don't think he's fully decided how he's going to do it yet because there is so many on. But yeah, it's sorry, I'm like reading messages here at the same time. So yes, 2 prizes, 2 winners, and that will be drawn next week. Tomorrow's a short release at 6:45 GMT. Rob, do you want me to tell him how physio went or not? I didn't know if you were watching or not, so thank you for whoever messaged Rob. Because obviously everybody's asking about him. Because a community is amazing. So, how far are we in? I'm impressed. I'm 25 minutes and I'm caught up. I'm so impressed, guys. If you want to. Right, so Rob had physio on Friday. Roberto is what made me think, Dan, because I'm sure you've called him that before. But I'm still on, so I guess okay. Rob's not downstairs, partly because he's in a lot of pain, Jake, but he is sorting the videos out for release because we kind of did filming late again. We've just not gotten this week with things. But as I said, he's in a lot of pain. I miss him too, trust me. I miss him as well. They're probably more boring with just me here. I swear, we've got a fly that you guys would have seen. It's still alive and still in here. No idea how. Saying that people are going to have to watch the earlier part of the stream. Suck it up, Rob, you whinge bag. So, yes, sorry, he managed to... Who is it called him Roberto before? I'm so sure someone has called him Roberto. Was I right in that it was Mav that's called him that? Stephen Cameron, hiya darling. Suck it up, Buttercup. Until that part, I never called Rob Roberto until that part. So weird. I guess we finally got a fly on the wall. But yes, so we had physio on Friday. Now, obviously, there wasn't a lot at the time the physio could do because it's 2 weeks, totally mobilised. Literally a couple of minutes out of the sling just to rest it. And he can't get an appointment until the 25th. He is getting a phone call from a physio in a couple of weeks, but he can't see them until the 25th. So that does mean, unfortunately, that there is no driving until at least then. And they've said at this point in time, after Monday, he can have his arm out the sling if he's not doing too much, but about an hour at a time. 25th January for clarity. Did I mix it up? Sorry, Rob. Dopey. I am dopey, we know this. But yes, it obviously means he's definitely not driving until the 25th, unfortunately, which is obviously totally gutting him. But the pain, I think, has been the main thing. But he has had a lot done, and winter time is never going to help with pains and everything. So you only said the 25th. Oh, yeah, that's why then. My brain kind of knowing what I'd said, but not actually saying it. You guys know what I'm like. Thank you, Paul. Ah, so Paul said it. Mav, I called him Roberto ages ago, and Rob Bot today. I knew one or two had called him Roberto before, but I couldn't remember. Doctor Who was a bit confusing, but cool. I don't want to know anymore. Don't want to know anymore. I even had it tonight. Mam waited until 7 o'clock to put the telly on, onto BBC One. She put it on, and Doctor Who was still on. So I kind of put my eyes in my ears, my fingers in my ears, and la 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 all the way out. So I haven't seen it yet. We'll probably watch it tomorrow. Well, thumbs up. It costs now. Just press it on your finger. Thank you, Craig. Are you making a fly on the wall documentary? We know what I'm like when I notice things. It's just, yeah. I just kind of, my focus goes quite easily. Where's my squirrel? You must have very long arms. So how's it looking for the 27th? No go, Dan. He will not be driving by then. And there is someone hopefully I'm going to get out with in the car, possibly before Rob's shoulder, but it's no guarantee. But it is someone Rob trusts completely with the car, so he might get a run out in her, but it all depends. I'm hoping physio is better than psychotherapy. 24th of January is a good day. Why is that high? Is it your birthday? Rob's is the 13th, so we won't be doing anything for his birthday either. I'm gonna watch out for you. Who's watching on guard? Yes, Donegal Dad. Donegal Dad is not live this week. That's why Jason's stream will be continuing through the whole night. Donegal Dad is celebrating one of his other daughter's birthday. 25th is the next Doctor Who. Oh, is that Christmas? I'm assuming Christmas. I did think it was free and then Christmas Day. Do I go live tomorrow night? I've got an engine shed to build. Yes. Yes, 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 Craig. Rob, I couldn't function properly or drive for 3 weeks after my op. I will still offer to come and get you both and take you home for Candid No Fair. Thank you, Dan, but I definitely think we're going to play it by ear, buddy, because it honestly will depend on his pain and everything. Even when we went out for the physio and that, because we had to get a bus and then wait ages for it, because there's only 3 a day now. That caused him pain and things, so... Oh, that's your birthday. Anthony, hiya, buddy. How are you? Doctor Who can write Christmas Day. Go for it, Craig. Yeah, another one. One spoiler, the 60th Sonic is staying. Cry about later. Huh? That one didn't make sense. Sorry, Jake. And Anthony, hi, Grace. Hi, Anthony. So, what time are we on? If I start for a bit and then Rob can come down in a little bit. I love this mug, Jake, but I don't know how often I'm going to be able to drink a cup from it. It is really bizarre, but I love it, so it might be one of those I display. Stephen Cameron got another GRF flight today. First one for 7 weeks. The aircraft was out of action, just fixed. Oh, nice one. Didn't you have your first solo flight a little bit ago? That bus is not technically a chauffeur personal car service with a professional driver. Professional? Really? Still here, little Rachel just come home from her work stay out in Liverpool in a bit of a mess. Oh dear, she's had a good day then. Effingham, hiya buddy. Tuesday, don't forget whose birthday it is. I don't know whose birthday it is, Map. I know Rob's is on one live stream. His birthday is actually... My birthday was on my live stream last year, and his is this year as well. I think it's a trend. Yeah, this mug is bizarre. I told you last Tuesday. What did you say, Mav? Sorry, I can't remember, buddy. I'm just teasing. Well, she got home, Trevor Stubbs. And Liverpool, yeah. 25 likes. Thanks for that, Anthony, lovely. Mine is showing 26. So somebody's gone and liked it after that. Thank you, lovely. Hit the thumbs, guys. So yes, I'm going to try and finish this and then we shall get to some work very early on, which is very unusual. Mine won't be, it will be after my live stream. Are you doing any more this month, Bri? Oh, you mean your birthday? Are we talking about birthdays now? He's not sure. I see what you mean, Timber. For those confused by my earlier comment, Manchester Central ex-Victorian Railway Station is now a conference centre. Had my work to do that on Friday. I'm with you now. See why you said there were no trains. Yeah, she's home in one piece. Not sure Callum is happy. Oh dear. Happy birthday, Rob. His birthday's in January, lovely. And Grace, I am a Christmas baby to the 27th. Oh, just bumped the likes up to 27. Thank you, Stephen. Although mine is showing 33, so I think a couple of people have hit the likes, so thank you. Don't forget to hit that like, lads and ladies. If you cough after drinking from that mug, you will need a third way to do one, so you got 3 in a row. It is bizarre to drink from, but I'm glad I'm not the only one. Jake said him as missus as well. That didn't work, did it? Any tip if you have a drink like that, don't drink it if it's at the if it's not much left, because it ain't gonna end well. That ain't ending well. I done. So wish I was 18 again. LOL, I'm still only 21. Grace, are you going to do a list of B days? Maybe I should, you know. I haven't thought about that, but maybe I should. Trevor Stubbs, woo, is for pork belly cooking. I want some of your Scotch eggs, Craig, without the egg. Which was convenient as I went to Manchester Model Railway Xmas show this morning, as it was round the corner from my hotel. Ooh, nice one. Don't know about Manchester though, not a fan. Prefer Liverpool. Hello, Mark, you okay? You'll be legging it to the toilet in a bit after drinking that much. Just secret anorak. Yeah, this is true. I'm missing my partner in crime, you know. Video will be out tomorrow. Hey Trev, my daughter come home once very drunk, 16 years, threw up on her blazer. I told her to wash it herself. She did at 90 degrees. Had loads of creases, ironed it and burnt my blazer. Oh dear. There's vodka bottles in shape of alien heads that light up, and a skull-skulled bottle of vodka is owned by Dan Aykroyd. Cool. Trevor then, Romy Iron. Yep. And thank you for sharing my Prescott portraits, Dino. I really do need to get back to my art. It's just a pain setting it all up and that. So, a big shout out to fellow Mods Patreon subscribers, supporters and lurkers. Thanks from Rob and Grace for all the support, gifts and donations. Thank you, Gav. You are brilliant. But yes, I do, Gav saying that for me blessing because I'm awful at it. But yes, thank you as always, you know, to our patrons, our members, our one-time, multiple-time gifters, donators, all our lurkers, all our members. You know, without you guys, we would not be continuing the railway, especially now. Because it's looking like Rob is going to be off work for a couple of months, unfortunately. I hope it's Gavin, or should I say Mini Rob? I don't know who was taller, actually. Anybody want to look at a picture and see who was taller? Mr. Stubbs, we still need that barbecue battle. Oh, it's getting serious. Well, Mam said in the summer, didn't she? We could all come here, bring your own barbecue, so... come and bring your barbecue and have a battle here. We'll be testers. Anybody here have any Daypole kits? That's Raymond Legs asking. I wasn't going to go to Manchester show this year until I twigged it was around the corner from a Duan hotel. Well, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? I want to see that. Craig. What kits, Raymond? Gavin, I'm glad you aren't comparing beauty. Oh, you've got more beauty than Rob, haven't you? I don't know if he's watching at this point. I will find out, obviously, if he is. So, yeah, shall we get to a bit of work, guys? So, what we've been doing this week is I used all my rock stores. Where's that not going anywhere? There we go. So, I used all my stuff. I even streamed live crab and barbecue. It was excellent. Oh... not fat. Do lobster. I have lobster. So yes, let's try and get this out. But I'm still, it's going to take me a while. You know what it's like, guys. Wait, what did I just get challenged? Yep, you did. The competition's going to be over here. I think we should host it, shouldn't we, Rob, as prime testers? Oh, that's just come out. Bear with me, guys. This has just completely collapsed. Why has that done that? Oh, what's happened here? Oh, am I ever going to get a point if I get on with these things? Possibly not. Yeah. Won't happen often. I'm kind of glad it's winter. I don't know why that's gone loose. Weird. Back in place now. Guys, I don't think I'm ever going to get on with the phone holders, clearly. That's obviously not my forte. Oh! Oh! Interesting. Oh! Are we back on, guys? For some reason, the internet decided to throw a wobbly.
That was a total internet loss.
That was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the hub.
Unless it's because of the weather.
I was going to say maybe there's a damaged line somewhere.
Probably the weather. But we are back for now.
I've just come running down with that big bloody
Sling.
Huh?
Oh, ma'am, while you're here, you know you said in the summer that we could have a barbecue here as long as everyone bought their own, you know, all the members and that.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Grimm, who you've heard on the phone, wants to have a competition, a barbecue with 𝒓𝒏𝒄𝒌. I said, well, you said we can have it here, so we'll have the competition and we'll test the food, yeah?
Yeah, Mum has first taste, so.
Yep.
Mum's the judge, aren't you, Mum?
Has it come back on though?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
When did it go off now?
Yeah, it literally just went off and come back
Probably
on.
all the weather, isn't it?
So, how long we're back for, who knows? Let's try and get this sorted now. It's like to put 50p in my meter, yeah. Grace breaks the internet again. I didn't even go out the room.
Oh, can we tell them the results today, please? Can we tell them your results that you've had?
Grace likes lobster, gonna send a video. Grace's mountains close up. Get to see up her nose. Grace is fiddling with her big rod. Yes, I was.
Well, think about it. And yes, I'm down here without a sling. I know people have been concerned about Mum.
You can't be seen at home because I've put it there to...
Sorry, I'm just trying to hold my arm because I'm getting this sling for the rest of it. She's had a couple of biopsies over the summer. She had a lump taken out of her face. That came back with abnormal cells, but everything was taken out.
Yes.
She had another operation after a full body map on the top of one of her legs. She had to go back because they did find abnormal cells, so they had to go back, take out some more skin, more muscle and everything. She's had the results, what was it, today or yesterday?
Today it came in the post.
She's had the results today, and that is totally free of any abnormal cells.
So no more going into her leg, bless her. So obviously updating you guys because you've been there and supporting Mum and that, and well wishes from the start. So some good news today. So anyway, I'm catching up with comments. I do apologise. New Durham Junction. Challenge accepted, Mr. Grimm, in the summer at RGJ Take Q. Yeah, I like that. I do like that idea. She's pressed the button again. Oops, unplugged. Grace pushed the red button. She left the room. Rob, you're needed. And she's gone like she ain't wearing a yellow dress. Yeah, exactly. You're only supposed to cut the blue wire. Why do we do circles when mountains come out? Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that in summer. Have you tried turning it off again? She's been avoided. Question to ask, gas barbecue or coals? Oh, coals, Craig. Definitely coals. We've even got like a separate, no, that isn't on this one. Does it have, oh, I think it does have a little separate bit for like the wood chips as well. As Rob stopped peddling for the electric generator. Got to earn his keep somehow now. Rob nicked all the bandwidth. RIP bandwidth. Messenger, please. I'll ask him if he's brought his phone down with him, lovely. Reset needs a left-hand finger, so we are doomed. I sent Rob a pic, so it may have been me. We are back. Hi, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Anglesey Council slow to put 50p of a metre again. Everyone's saying hello to ma'am. Grace, I don't like those phone holders. Phone flies across the room. Yeah, what's the problem is I love this new one. It's a very sturdy rod. But it's not as simple as just pull over. But that's probably why it's going to last a bit longer. So I've still not got it down yet. Maybe I should put it there and wait and then to talk to you guys. It might be easier, but Rob set it up. And he said he didn't set up another stream. That's quite me, IT. Chat is good though. RGJ Trains, New Durham Junction, let's go. I'm up for this competition. We've seen this bit. What happened there? It's jumped back 5 minutes. Really, ads? Johan, hi, darling. No sling, he's faking it. Back in my house. Oh, God, that angle. Rob, pick your nose once in a while. Feel your pain. My mum going through it too. Oh, Anthony, darling. Sending your mum lots of loves and that. We've had it. Come on, then. We've had it, you know, with mum all this year. And if it wasn't for you guys, you know, I know she's the support. She's been humbled by it as well, bless her. And you've been looking after them all, haven't you? I think somebody wanted to say hello as usual. Go on in, down, baby, go. That's good news. Good to hear on your mum. Great news. So glad to hear news about your mum. Sorry that mum been for a bit, but glad to hear she's in the clear. Good news. Awesome news. Well, chuff. Life is so... has been this year. What with mum, Merwin, Rob, my dad, my mum. At least, touch wood, all the planned operations have been done this year. Sturdy rods. Gas barbecue is basically just a stove. Yep, we have coals here. Oh, love your way, ma'am. Coal, 100%. Gas is a port of 11 people who are scared of barbecue. Be right back, says Dino. Coal all the way, the proper way to cook. Let's go. Yes, it did. I didn't even see Rob coming in. Weird. Oh, that's bizarre. Rob got up, back upstairs. No, he's in with ma'am. 100% gas. Oh, Brian. Maybe gas can be the word now then, guys. Best get marmiting now, guys. Oh, marinating, sorry. Anthony, does that mean you're off? Lovely, thank you for tuning in. Gas barbecue can explode if you let the vapours build up. Not good. I've done my knob too tight. There we go. Right. This is a bit I always forget. This is where it all goes wrong, is this bit for the phone. I always put it on the wrong one for some reason. No, that isn't. It can't be right. I always look at this and think it's wrong. It's right. Yeah, because that would be... No, I've done it right. Ugh. Simple things. RG Trains and everyone, I have a question. How do you like your steak? Medium rare is the only answer. I kind of like mine between rare and medium rare, so do I kind of count, please? Would be our barbecue you're using, so... I didn't know your mum wasn't well, Grace. Totally missed all that. I hope recovering. Yeah, mum had it going on at the... It started at the beginning of the year. She had a bit of a growth on her face, and I kept telling her, get it checked, get it checked, get it checked. So they did a biopsy, and well, they went and took it straight out. I think it was in March she got it out, and came back that there were cells there, not cancerous, but the ones that can turn. But they managed to get it all, and because of that they did a body map. So if you don't know what it is basically they went for a whole body and just checked all the different lumps, bumps, moles, just to see how they were doing. And they found one on her leg that they just weren't happy with, so they said, right, we're going to get you in and remove a bit there. So now to July or August. Mary was in hospital, I know that, because she went and had a bit cut out. And again, we wait for results. And then they came back and said, unfortunately, there was still some of these cells found within it. Not cancerous again, but ones that concern. So they wanted to take a little bit more out. So they then went 5 centimetres, 5 millimetres, I think it was, circumference and deep. So she's got a bit dent of a leg, and she had that done last month now. And obviously today the good news has come back that no cells at all. Brian said you're faking.
Okay.
Do you mind sitting here for a minute or coming back down? Because I need to...
I'll try to take this out. Well, that's the last reach round I'm giving Brian then.
Yeah.
I'll find somebody else to do me OnlyFans with. I'll boot Brian.
Oh, he's going off now as well. Right, where are your toes so I don't...
On your way.
Oh no, I can do.
Have you done any work yet?
No, because the internet went as I was sorting it out.
Oh. He says I'm trying to keep my arm straight. I come running downstairs. I got the sling off upstairs. I can take it off for a short while. And obviously I've come in running downstairs when the internet went off, so I'm just trying to keep the arm straight. Where are we? Where are we? Yes, we're in the Hello Ellen. It's true down about Xmas dinner off a shovel. I've got to go now. Take care, Brian. Look after yourself, mate. Rob, where the phone to show Grace? Phone's upstairs. I literally came running downstairs when the internet went off. Hello, matey. Hello from Chicagoland, the windy city. We've had a fair all of about 60 mile an hour winds here today. But then again, Chicago's known for its winds, isn't it? But yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? But not had that for I don't think we've had a total internet loss for quite some time now. Oh, bear with me, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with the comments myself. Everybody's saying to drop. But yeah, we were pleased about those results for Mum this morning, because that's like the final thing that she's had to deal with. Hello, Mark. Bring your next come down. Bring the phone, please. If you sent a picture of you, Jake, I'll fetch it in a minute. Ran downstairs when it went out. Why interrupted his PH viewing? No, I know better sites than PH, mate. Trevor Stubbs, so we're going to have a rail enthusiast barbecue showdown in Anglesey. This could be a good day out for all of us. Yeah, and my mum's going to be the judge, and her answers will be final. Hello, Johan. I hope you're keeping well, mate. Welcome into the stream again. Grace has just popped off to the ladies, as they say. Sounds like a plan, Trevor. Yeah, I'm okay, mate. I've got the sling up. I was resting the arm without the sling upstairs, and when our internet went down, unfortunately, I don't know if you caught it earlier, I am now officially off work until at least January 25th, which will mean a total of 2 months up to then. I was hoping to get rid of the sling yesterday. Sadly, that wasn't to be. I can take it off for an hour at most, do my exercises, put it back on, and I've got to sleep in it. Make it a three-way barbecue competition, and you don't say, yeah, Dan, we know you're up for a three-way all the time, mate. You and 2 other guys, yeah. Gav, I volunteered to be the official barbecue taster. I think you might have to battle my mum with that, and you've met my mum. Mav will join you in for the taste test. No, you guys, it's mum first. I'm sorry, it's her place, so she gets priority. It's the surgery that's easy. Getting over it takes a while. Yeah, Grace was more realistic than me. I was I wasn't getting my hopes up, but I was hoping it was going to be an easy job. But they went in, found the mess, and it's going to be, as I say, it's going to be at least 2 months before I'm driving in total after the op. So I won't be going to work any time after that. And reading online on genuine proper sites, 4 to 6 months before I can actually start to use the arm properly, and then 9 to 12 before I can call it over, sort of thing. Right, we need to get our brains together and sort something out. Well, Oppa's there anyway, guys. I test while Gavin battles Mum. Yeah, she'd take Gav will volunteer. Will back me up on this. You ain't met my mum, well, you ain't met her. As a chef, you would have an advantage. Again, depends on the taste tester, Mum. Alan, I prefer Carberries, thanks. Oh, I'm sure we could sort something out. New Durham Junction. Craig, you might as well crown me the winner because I use Northeast Sea Coal. You wish, dude. I used to live in Cyprus. We were brought up on barbecues. What do you expect a barbecue pastry and eclairs? Raymond, Mum always eats first. Well said, Raymond. When Grace gets back, tell her she broke with tradition. She never said, Alexa, turn the kitchen light on before going to pee. There you go. Hi, says Trevor, why don't we create a virtual train show so that we can all join in to show the layout in a 4 to 5 minute run? Please don't put that on my shoulder.
No, not bad.
Yeah, it's awful at the moment. Johan, do your physio, Rob, wishing you a speedy recovery, stay positive. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, mate. It's the pain, but I'm not even going to let me down because I've had pain for the last 6 years. But I am, honestly, it's pure pain and that's it. I'm fine.
What would you say to patients?
Man will do the quality, I will do the quantity, says Gal. I'm inclined to believe that, actually. Yeah. So Mum has little tastes of everything, and Gavin just eats the lot.
Yeah, because I know where we live, so even if it was just Craig and Trevor, they'd just turn up.
I get pains from biopsy on my leg, 3 tubes of Novocaine, and I could still feel them touching my leg, so it started to go, ow, not good. Dan, I'd find a way, Mum was looking with the bribe supply. Alan, all good food must go to the lab for testing. Depends on who says grace. Who's saying grace? Saying the prayer?
Hi, Grace. Hi, Grace.
No, it's saying the prayer before the meal. Right, I'm sorry, I've got to move. Where did I put my stuff anyway?
Chocolate salad.
Where's the food?
Here.
No, Mum's. Where's here?
Oh.
Something to drink upstairs.
Don't abandon me again.
I wish you could be able to understand this.
You wish what?
I wish you could be able to understand this.
I know. So anyway, now he's wanted his sympathy. I agree with you, Brian. You know, he's not in the sling, so we must be fine. I agree there, Gavin. I want to see you try. They had to tattoo my skin with Novocaine before they could proceed. Everyone went from bored waiting to panicking. Oh dear. Oh dear. But they say, didn't we have this conversation before, that there are certain factors of anaesthetics and things? You're redheaded, you smoke weed, you're on a concoction of medication already. Certain things can actually affect the effectiveness. Johan, fun fact, South African, yeah, it's called a braai. Like fry, it's our main pastime. Yes, we had friends that were South African, so we went to many a braai. And one tip I will give anyone, if they are ever invited to one, the time they tell you does not mean you're going to have your barbecue straight away. You're going to be waiting for a little while after. But yes, many a bride we have been to, Johan. So yes, I do agree. They're pretty good, aren't they? I don't know if my mum's still in. So, do you remember that, Mum, when I dropped we actually went to one, and my friends had these like steep stairs to get up to theirs, and I was carrying the wine that my mum had bought, and what happened? I tripped, it went everywhere. In fact, I definitely changed the effectiveness. Oh, Mav. All I want is a nurse like Grace for Christmas. Rob had a fit nurse. He did. Maybe one day I'll be able to come and visit you, Rob and Grace, so that I can scar you for life with my ugly mug. I have to put up with Rob's. You can't, trust me. Good night, sweet dreams. Night night, Ian, darling. Your mum is still in, Grace. So yeah. Many a bride we went to, didn't we, Mum? Yeah, I remember it well. What, the wine, the wine breaking or the braai? There's something floating around, I swear. Oh yeah, Ian is heading off. So should we actually get this flipped and let's try and get some work done, guys? For once. Otherwise he'll tell me off for not doing any work. Night, folks, almost time for match of the day. It says Trevor, no night, darling, thank you for popping in. We sure did. Yeah, like, but it is true, isn't it, Mum? You don't turn up for Brian, get your food straight away. That was something we did learn. Oh, these friggin' things. Grace, by fat, I mean I have a few X's on the large, very extra cuddly. Just imagine that I'm like Sonic from Monsters Inc. Kitty! That's what he said, isn't it? So why is that suddenly not loose? Oh, bear with me, guys. One of these days I will get it figured out. Yes, rotate lock is on. I think I know that. So, what we are doing today is rock mould. Turn up at 12, lucky to eat by 6, exactly. Hold my drink, says Mav. And again, she should not been right over to get out of the house if she saw a spider. Oh, Ray, trust me. Trust me, anyone would be knocked out to get out my way of a spider. Dino, night, darling. Put this up a bit so you're actually looking down on it. There we go. Ian. Hi, Grace and Rob. Are you still having fun with the camera, Grace? It's not the camera, it's the holder. I still can't figure it. I'm never happy with them, to be honest with you. So, yes, I've got a few rock moulds to sort. Now, reason being is we used a fair chunk of the ones I'd already made up on the Windy Millers scene. So I've had to make some more again to continue with something else. Now, patrons and members will have seen a sneaky peek. I do apologise to patrons. I actually did one earlier on in the week, and for some reason it didn't post the video. So I can only apologise there, but this one has come on this time. So that has gone through. And top tiers... Well, I'm not sure, Rob might be listening or not as to when that's coming out, possibly late tonight or in the morning. So, did I say no night, Dino? I think I did. Due dust. To be honest, this hasn't been used in ages, so it is due dust. I actually keep forgetting we've not even used the Mac hasn't been turned on for a good while, to be honest with you. You aren't sorting rock mould, you're either rocks or moulded rocks. I know, I don't know why I say rock mould. Ron, I hate bugs and spiders. Yes, exactly. I am exactly the same. I hate them with a passion. RGJ Trains, yes, we all heard you drop the F-bomb when a spider came by. No, I wouldn't do such a thing. So here we do have one of the rocks that we'd moulded that I'd done before, and you would have seen some with different colour variation. Thanks to Paul sending more pots. Use the purple brush on my keyboard. What purple brush? It's pink. But thanks Paul, I've now made up colours that I can literally get straight out in the pots, and they stay there wherever the pot is. So I have my colours here already, and they can just live in here now. I think Jason sent me this sweetie box with a load of goodies in, and you never have too many boxes, can you guys? It just means should a pot leak, at least it's in here, as actually already has. So that's not a bad thing. Oh, and that, as I tip it over. Don't worry, Rob, it's not going anywhere, it's in my box. I think I need to make a new grey up at some point. Oh, I just put my fork. So, Ray, you know you can do different rock moulds and rate them up for different configurations. Yep, a couple of these have broke. I know there is this mould. I don't know where it's gone. I think it's, which one is it? There's one that every time you make it, it breaks up. But I do have a few here that we've broken up before, of like this big one. We'll make a big one properly at some point, but this one is getting broken up.
I'm playing with your rock moulds,
Yes.
not moulded rocks.
Oh, what are you doing, Danny?
I don't like Jake.
Why?
Because he sent a photo. It's the second one I've seen this week, and I do like these locos. The Stobart Railway.
Oh, nice.
It's the second one of those that I've seen this week, and it's gorgeous.
And we like Stobarts. Always when we're on the road, we'd always look for the names, wouldn't we?
What was it, Angela Grace or Grace Angela?
Angela Grace, because we chuckle. Oh yeah, guys, we always look at the Stobart names. And one day we came across an Angela Grace, and we just laughed, didn't we? Because we said the two women in your life.
Both pain in the ass.
As he said, that running away, chicken. That's all he is a chicken. We've all been up to much, not done much at my layout. Got builder's block. Oh no, not good. Wouldn't know Mav as last large hairy Spodey level one is next to me in bed. Oh, ain't getting involved. Hello all, Grace will help with your choosing task for tonight. Is a hot buttered roll. It's only rock and roll. Rob actually had a buttered tea cake actually for his tablets. Same, I love it. These Stobarts. Yeah, so we always, we did chuckle when we saw that one. We did look at loads of others, but that one I chuckled at. And I've just realised I still didn't get the damn brushing. I didn't get the brushing that I was using for rock moulds, guys. Oh dear. I might have to call Rob down here again. Because I kept saying, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. I kept forgetting to bring it in. Because it ain't here in the pot. So where on earth have I put it? Yeah, I need Rob to come down to be here with you guys for a minute. Because I don't think you want silence for a minute, do you? I saw a video once where guys used mould but filled with sculpted mould. It gave a stronger mould apparently, but the video was removed. Weird. Hello, Mash, you don't like me. I managed to get some track laid on my layout, Ian. I hope to get a new video out in the next few days. Nice one. 190 off AccuScale, and you can do clear pay 47.50 or pay bill 6.3 if yours hasn't changed. Cool. Johan, it's past midnight in South Africa, and I have some brandy and lovely braai. Now it is time to bid you all good night. Have a lovely evening. No night, Johan. I'm glad you have a lovely braai. We can chat amongst ourselves for a minute or two, Grace.
Remember, study a good cartoon.
Go on.
I meant to get brushed before.
I meant to be resting this, but
As soon as I looked at it, I went, damn, I didn't get it. It's wet outside.
I hope it's windy and it blows you away.
Thanks, and you would have to do the live by yourself, wouldn't you?
Oh, where are I'm just rolling back. I've just seen that 190 off your Cura scale and you can do clear paper 47. That's not bad. Not for that loco, because it is a beautiful loco, Jake, I must admit, and I do like that one. We can chat amongst ourselves for a minute or two. Dan, remember Study Eddie, the kid's cartoon character they tried? Flymo. You're okay, Grace, we can talk amongst ourselves with Rob. I'm alright, mate, I'll go back up in a bit, it's not a problem, honestly. Ian, I've started a micro layout, but not sure what to do with it. What gauge, Ian? Are you talking something like Z gauge or N gauge or something? No, Johan's off, I do apologise. Take care, Johan. Gav, tell her off, lock her out for punishment. I should do, Gav, because she does it to my mum enough. Dan, did you get the pic I sent, Rob? Only the one of the, oh, you mean the compass thing? Sorry, mate, I forgot to show that. Joberton, hello, Tony, how you going, buddy? Good to see you in. That's right. Great to see you in, buddy. Hope you're keeping okay. Jake, January to finish the broads off the track and scenery. It isn't it? I've got clear pay. That's not bad. That is a pretty good price for it. Knockers Lane. Well, it's snowing. Yes, we've been using your rock molds, Roger. Mum and Son Train Rail fans in. Everybody spam the chat with emojis, please. Like now. It's O gauge. Oh, okay, mate. Right, on the WS molds, if you spray them with soapy water as a mold release before the plaster, it helps, but not always. Yeah, that's what we do with these. Well, we just use a brush to soak them up, spray them with soapy water, brush them with soapy water even. Hello, Tony. Hello. Hi, Mum and Sons. I'm fine. How are you? I'm all right, mate. Bit of disappointing news with the old physiotherapist yesterday. I expected it, but still wasn't happy about it. I climb over to, yeah, but please spam the chat with the old emojis, because we all love Tammy and Ray. And I have to say, and if you haven't seen it, please go over to their channel. They've started a new section, like an ocean scene section, and oh my god, it's looking amazing. 3-year late present of Susie. I'm pleased for you, mate. That is gorgeous. I'm quite jealous of you, Jake. Where are we? Micro zero gauge. Micro gauge sounds interesting. Roger. How many of you went and looked out the window when I mentioned snow? Quite possibly a few, Roger. I don't think they got the joke. Secret anoraks. Yep, spamming with emojis. Yeah, we do like this. But yeah, if you haven't seen their latest videos, go over to Mum and Son Train Rail fans, because they're doing a new section, and I'm following that massively because it looks amazing. Spray with the bottle and soak out. Pour the paint. Oh, okay, fair enough, mate. Ray just said hi. Thanks. That's Rob and Grace. Tell him I said hi. I love my Ray. Oh, loads of love to Ray as well. And if he's nearby, give him a hug from us. Ian Press sorted out the track. It's a little track with points and sidings, but lost my mojo with it. Ian, do what we do and just walk away for a while and you'll find something, trust me. Flymo sharing Mum and Son Rail Fans link, thank you very much. And I will say it for the final time, go and check out this new section Tammy's doing. It is going to be amazing. And if anybody's interested in resin, she's using resin in this one a lot. Right, I am going to pass you back to the pain in the backside that is my other half. Have you got your brush now? Have you got anything else you need now?
Not that I can think of. It's only when I got to use it, I think.
That's a ballasting brush. What are you doing? Dusting?
Yeah, it needs it.
Just a bit. Oh my god.
You can see it in the camera how bad it is. But we've not used it, have we? Well, the map hasn't been turned on in months.
No, I know, but this is rather an expensive piece of kit.
Yours, not mine.
Yeah, and who uses it more than me?
You, not me.
You. Where did I sort wedding photos out?
Your choice.
You used it last. You should. I might have accidentally just smacked someone somewhere, and I might have caught something. Still not as. It's still not as bad as a kick in the nuts. It's not. I don't care what you say. Get back on your string.
Go dead man walking.
Oh, bring it on. Titch.
Try one arm bandit.
I can still flatten you with one arm.
No, just sit on me and you flatten me. So, anyway, guys, I am back. Look at all those dead skin cells. Try sculpting on a minute casting session, apparently when it's called. I know it's quite expensive to do though. Secret on out building it for my little shunter. Prove it great. If you can find his nuts anyway. I actually have pretty good aim, I've been told. Always hit it in the wrong spots. We have a live domestic life is normal for Rob and Grace. Exactly, I'm sure you guys are missing that. I know I am. So, we have quite a few here to sort. Now, this came out pretty light, so I will be looking at creating some darker ones like we did before. It's just trying to replicate that we did before with that one. But yeah, this I'm planning to break up a little bit. But I'm not sure how yet. I do like quite a big one, but that is not going to fit for the mountains for now. I've got to think of a safe way to try and get the bits that I want. That's what I'll do, Rob. Think about. I think I've been overthinking it. We've done that as well, Ian. God, and I thought my keyboards were dusty. The rest of the room needs vacuuming floor to ceiling. Have you tried putting his right arm down yet, Grace, and seeing if coins come out the rear slot? Nah, he's empty. I've never had luck anyway. Just kicked him in the nuts off camera. No, trust me, Raymond, you would know if I had. Seen that, Dan, don't worry now. Seen that about Sculptor Mold, buddy. As I said, it's quite an expensive way to do it. Maybe one day if, you know, we haven't got much more to use it. But I have a feeling the Sculptor Mold will be back out again before this layout was finished. I've got a few other fun bits. I'm trying to think of bits that I am going to need on mine. Where's my paintbrushes that I was holding it up with? I'll use a bit of bleach instead. So we start with our yellow ochre. I might use this box actually to hold a few up.
Did you see that Roger was in as well?
Yes. Yeah, I saw Roger when he first came in. And Gav said everything was alright because live domestics were back. Filmed. Dan naughty but so hilarious. It has to be filmed though. Yeah. He runs on empty. I tried. Plaster of Paris. Apparently you can make craft paper mountains. We use like the plaster of Paris for ours. It actually goes off pretty quick, to be fair. Would you believe it? Some of these moulds, I actually created some more for the live because the few we had wouldn't take long to paint. But they dried in a couple of hours. To be fair, they dry really quickly, even in this cold weather. So colour flocks and clumps of foliage do you need, Grace? No idea, Dan. Use margarine tubs. Plaster mixed with PVA mortar is plenty strong enough. We didn't actually use PVA, we just used the water and did the soapy water just to stop it sticking. Right, Pete, I'm going to clock off now. Thanks for having me and I hope to catch you all soon. Don't forget you still have time to enter my dad's army comp. Just a comment on any December live stream. Yeah, Rob is jealous as soon as you showed that. Let's see what way we're going to do this. I'm going to do it flat, I think, actually. And let's try and get some of these bigger ones done. Or just the leopard spotting, as it says in the American tutorial. Or I just let it go wherever it wants to go. That's what I tend to do. Just let it be. Get some of that yellow under there as well. I don't know how well you guys can see this. If it's a rubbish angle, please do let me know. I'm going to have to hold that one up, I think. You guys are actually amazed I'm doing something. I know, isn't it amazing? Do a couple in this colour first. Maybe zoom in a little. Isn't that going to miss the actual rocks? That's the only issue, Roberts. I need to try and figure out a good angle. I don't think I'm ever going to. I was onto the crevices. Into mould. Sculpted mould would need pressing into place and distorting the mould. It's expensive compared to plaster. Yeah, that's why I think we wouldn't try it yet. Is, you know, we do have a bag, like not even a full bag left of sculpted mould now. So it's trying it before it's. Wait, is Mav going? I didn't actually mean to hit you in your lady parts. Sorry. Yeah, you did. Said I've been a pain. It's making me feel it. Mav, no night, darling. But yeah, I agree. Sculptor mould is quite expensive. We did have someone who would do it at the kind of old price, but you need to get 6 of them in one go. So at the moment, that's definitely not something that's, you know, I don't think we need 6 bags, which is why we said, you know, if people wanted to go in, but then it's the cost of postage and everything as well. So as you can see, this was one that broke off before on one of the moulds. The only problem with that bigger one is it's why is this not, I might need to put a bit more colour in this. So when I colour it, I also try and think of how I'm going to position it. Like, especially when it comes to the black wash, I want to try and think of where, you know, the way the water would be running down and where it would kind of sit in, really. I do try and think of that as well when painting them. As I said, you can dry brush, but I'm definitely not in the dry brushing realms at the minute. I try and it just fails. I thought I had a fan brush, but no cigar at the moment. Obviously, must have thrown it away. Do do think I need to add more pigment to that one, actually, because it is pretty light. I'll definitely be getting a dark black wash. That does look quite bright for you guys, doesn't it? Let's see if I can turn this down a touch. The only problem with the rocks being white. Now that looks pretty dark for me. Zoom, zoom, as Kevin and Perry once said. Yes, it's just quite hard to position it, really. That's my only worry. Did you say what colours you need? As I had to run and grab a towel as my very rose kind of Pepsi all over. Oh, I would have gone in on sculptor and I would have collected to save postage. We can maybe sort something in the new year, Dan. I would do painting and washes on the layout. Away the streaks will be in line with gravity. Yeah, I'm just worried of all the wetness around timber. So what I'm doing is these ones especially, I've kind of got a plan for them. So that's why, like this one, it stood up because I know exactly where that is going to be going. I didn't say the colours, Dan, but I've got yellow ochre, and I get mixed up between the raw and the burnt umber. I think the reddish one is the raw, and the darker one is the burnt umber, I think. Oh. Plaster of Paris is also used to solidify tofu. No. No way. Yeah. Now I'm just going to do my complete wash. And that should get any white bits that I've missed. I keep forgetting to do the back. And then I will be coming in down with the black wash, and some of them I still have the grey from mountains as well that I put over a couple of them for that effect as well. Yeah, this some reason the colours have, oh, that's why it might have needed a bit of a shake. Oh yeah, don't let your paint settle. This is getting a bit saturated though, so I'm going to leave it for a minute or two before putting the next coat on. That's the only thing I find. If you do too much of one, it gets too wet. It's going on here darker. Weird. So because this is more dry, it's actually going on it a lot better. But just as in nature, it doesn't always quite go as I've intended it to, the colour. You can see I've literally done the same thing, but already we've got colour differences between the different ones. And that's what, again, you can add your own touches, and so you don't look at the layout and go, this is this rock, this is this one, that is that one. So you can see the difference is considerable there. Again, for some reason it's very yellowy for you guys. This is yellowy here, but it's not like that bright yellow. What are we talking about? You're doing good. When you get ready for black wash, figure out which way rocks are going up and up, right, to let them wash down. Yeah, that's why I'm doing them this way, Ray, because these ones as well, these are going down and this one will be up. So that's why I've put some of them that way. I meant for flocks and clump photos for layout, not for all washes. Dan, I honestly don't know at this point in time. So when you eat a tofu burger, you're eating plastic burgers. Weird. Yes, I've watched a China show, Raymond. Tofu dregs masonry. Vegan sausages. Very great. Shh, I have a secret. Do you, Jake? What's your secret? The black will flow into the cracks and still leave the colour of the rocks. Yeah, that's what I love about it. Limestone, says Ray. Yeah, I think, as I said, you can see that that one was quite saturated. This is still quite wet, actually, because it's not really covering it. So that's the only thing I do find if I have made them too wet. They don't pick up the colours as strongly. So I'm definitely going to leave that one for a minute because I do want that one quite dark with where it's going. I want to try and recreate those really dark ones again. But the only thing I did find weirdly is, also it could be because these are still drying, some of these, it could also be that. But I really like the dark ones that I did, so. Chris Valleys, how are you doing, buddy? And Ewan, hiya, buddy. Have I missed anyone else coming in? But yeah, again, for some reason, I don't know why the camera is showing these extremely yellow. That's like a brownie now, and it's weird. That one. I think it's going to go that way. I'm going to do a couple of the other rocks now while these are settling down a bit before I continue. These must be from the new moulds because it's taking longer to dry. They are dry, but I think it's why things are soaking in a bit easier. They're still not fully dry, if that makes sense. Probably not. This one I'm really not going to go as much of the yellow, but we still want the odd colour variation in there. It's teeny tiny. But can I tell you how I replicated each rock? Can I not? I think when I did this one, I had actually done quite watery, so nothing was really sticking. I think that's why this one was quite... yeah, that didn't really get that much colour if you look at it. So, again, it's funny how, depending how wet and dry the rocks are, is to how certain things cover as well. And you can do different colours. I am thinking for certain rocks getting a little bit of green in for another part of the layout. Yeah, this isn't really doing any colour at all. Oh, there we go. Let's make it drop while I'm doing that. Everyone's saying hello. Yep, and I can't tell you. That's the whole point of it, Grace. What have you been chatting about with Rob? I always get worried. The only thing I am careful is when it really clumps in an area, because otherwise you do get that thick looking paint mark, and you really don't want that. So let's try and darken these a bit. I'm not happy with that. I might have add a little bit more painting. These really are quite, we get a bit better there. Black wash, I think I'm going to do quite heavy on a couple of these. Oh, what's that that's appeared at the top? Sorry guys, my comments were not moving. So, Gavin, good night, over disagreement with me. Thanks for everyone, moderators. Thanks for welcoming Grace for allowing us into the home. Love to man as well. When I do wash on my clothes, come out the same colour. So yeah, I apologise for some reason this wasn't moving down. Chris was waiting in Andy's live. Must have suddenly woke up to remember RGJ was on. Must be why the lights hitting the rocks. It's weird. We had this the other week. It does show different to what you guys see. It's so weird. Don't forget to bookmark Andy's live tomorrow. Yeah, there's a button you can usually hit to be notified. They're all white, lol. New Jaffa cake has landed. Huh? Or this. Half moon, full moon. Oh. I tried one of the Sentinel Port of Bristol shunters there and it just chewed its pickups. Flimsy as tinfoil, possibly copper plated aluminium. No wonder they were going cheap. Oh, that's a shame. Yes, Andy is live tomorrow from 1. That reminds me of the breakfast cereal, golden nuggets. Feet, yep. Quite glad I tested it as it was going to be a pretty for someone, but not now. Rubbish. Oh, lucky break. As a man who bought a very big boy said, never mind the quality, look at the length. Santa train tomorrow for me. Well, really, the granddaughter. You sure about that, Ewan? Oh, if anyone does weekly live streams, then feel free to remind us the day before and post it to our page. I'll be doing weeklies next year. Brilliant, Dan. Will you break the rules and get Tammy to bring you a ciggy in? Hi Grace, I've seen people use a sponge or similar painting you're doing. Is that something you've tried? As it is a good tip. Funnily enough, just before I started rock painting, we'd gone to the range and they had some in and I was thinking of, but I didn't go with them. But I quite like how this brush is going. From the videos I've seen with how I get it to do, it does seem to cover the same kind of thing as long as the brush is loaded up. It does seem to work quite well, but I'm obviously willing to give things a try, but we're not going to get there for ages. Anthony, good night, guys. Thanks for stream night. No night, Anthony. If I remember it, might add a little levity. Pulverise them and put them in a little bag and sell bits for £20 a piece. Wait, wrong type of rock. No night, Timber Lovely. Barnabas Junction is in my house. Hello, Jason. Evening everyone, just a quick drop in as I'm currently out doing video and photography of a music event. Oh, nice one, Jace. Thanks for tuning in, darling. Ciao for now. Good evening, so Barnabas Junction, how do? Night Timber. Tammy and a ciggy bed, naked 7-year-old running in, followed by a mortified mum. Yeah, but fair play to Tammy, she was on it. I was, my heart was in my mouth. Let's just say that, Dan. I don't know what made him, but he covered up, and oh, I think he was so lucky he did. That moment when he like moved onto screen, I was like, and then Tammy ran in with like the blanket or whatever it was, and just covered him, run out. That was it. My friend posted that video that remains from lockdown with that PM or whatever he was, and the baby that strolled in on a stretcher thing, and was it his missus or whatever that runs after it, like bending down as not to be seen. That reminded me of that. Been practicing the songs we sing on the train, well versed in Jingle Bells. Santa got stuck up the chimney. Grace, you need to zoom out a little. Zoom in, zoom out. Jeez, what more do you want? It's hard to tell, isn't it? Is that enough? Too much? I don't know. Remember golden nuggets. Golden nuggets. So... it was for like the kids. It was especially in the 90s, wasn't it, Andy, I think? If you're talking about the same golden nuggets. I'm sure that was in the 90s that you had that. So, we've still got our black. It's still here. In and out, shake it all about. It was my brand new scarf now. Smelling of 7-year-old little bastard. Oh, it's a scarf! She did well, boy. She just dove in. You know, what next, Rob? Shake it all about. You do the yucky cookie and you turn around. So, let's get the black wash on 1 or 2. Let's leave these to settle. Let's get the black wash. Night, I'll see you Tuesday. Night, Mum, I'll see you Tuesday. Obviously, don't batten on me messaging you Monday with the early start. Oof. But yeah, let me know when you're leaving Tuesday. It's not covering as well as I would hope. I'm half convinced now these are the rock molds that might still be drying. It's really sitting there and that looks totally fake. Might give that another coat in a minute. Looks like it needs it. I need more kitchen roll. I should have bought a towel then. Oh. Where's the kitchen roll gone? Oh. I might do. Rock looks like they're changing the more they dry. Yeah, exactly. It's lovely to see. I do like it. Rob doesn't want his broken rocks no matter what colour they are. I'm just going to leave that there for a minute. I think the best way to do this is just keep kitchen roll there for it to catch for now. Alan, hi guys, good night, hope you all have a good weekend. Good night, Alan, Donna, thank you for tuning in. I'm a Frosties fan myself. Great! Well, they start tomorrow. Good night, Ewan. I prefer Weetabix, not me. With you there, Mark. Good to know those aren't broken. Santa Claus is the luckiest man alive. He's got free hosts at the end of the year. So we'll keep that one there. Waiting for these to dry, you know. But yeah, it is crazy when they dry up how much they change. Raymond links and he knows where all the naughty girls are. Grace, the word you're looking for is Alexa, bring me the kitchen roll. Not did I get the kitchen roll. Yeah, wait for a few years and that'll probably be nearer the truth. As I said, for some reason, again, the typical yellow is still there. See how this looks with the black on. As you see, that has completely changed that now. So it's hard, even with each rocks, you do the same technique and it comes out so different. I don't understand it myself. I like little bits of light that remain. Night, 𝒓𝒏𝒈. Is 𝒓𝒏𝒈 going?
Only come on to year, although I usually buy the supermarket own brand version now as a Kellogg's ones got too expensive. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I get free hose removal whole bug and it's for only once a year. That's the continual flow of gifts. I try to be naughty so I get coal for my steam engine. I always Borscht or brand cereal unless it's special cereal. I wonder if they give Russia a miss. Oh yes. Jake, did your little one grab your phone there by any chance? Just a wild guess. Call it lucky, but from Oscar, he's just woken up. Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but that one has just changed so much colour now that it's blacked up. Again, it looks so yellow, and it is not that yellow. It's more a nice browny colour there. But I do need to add a little bit. I might just black that. Or I might end up cutting it off. I don't know yet. But yes, you can see the difference between the rocks that have just dried out nicely and the others that seem to still be soaking in the colour. It is a bit of a pain when that happens. I'm going to eat a bit of chocolate while I try and get it to dry a bit. So, hi Jake! Nice to see you here. Thank you, Ian, lovely. I really wish you guys could see these colours. Because it's crazy the difference. You know, where this only seems to be staying in the crevices, black on here has really intensified the colour of different ones. Tom Couples, very good evening, darling. I know something that you both don't know. Oh dear. I love Fruity Pebbles and Chocolate Pebbles. Yabba dabba doo. I think Jake is teasing us, Rob. So these are still really wet for some reason. I might try and see if I can get some others that dry. I know this one is old. So it's possibly why it has coated so well. No night bit, lovely. Thank you for tuning in. See, I think I'm going to get rid of the yellow on this next one and just do these two. And then the black, and I've got the grey as well. See how it coats. I'll be Rail Richard. Hi, buddy. Hi, Mark DD. Is something called Adam? Why is it not showing me? Oh, there we go. Hi, Rob, Grace, and everyone. Hi, Mark, buddy. Well, we have let people know it is this shot live. I'm just double checking. This week you're not going live, isn't it, lovely? Because of another daughter's birthday. By the sounds of it, you a very costly month, really. Well, a few months. Blaming me for his chat going south the other day. As if our chat goes south, guys. Come on, we're the best behaved, aren't we? Again, I'm going to have to leave it to dry because these are quite saturated. Use my big words. Wait, Grace, it needs a dry brush of dried dust. You have a supply of dust. Thanks, Dan. I don't know what you're talking about. It's lovely and black now. As I said, for some reason, these really are soaking it in. I missed a bit. God, you come in here and make all the noise.
Can't be quiet.
Well, you could be useful and come here and read the comments because Rob isn't down here, but no. Why are you playing up there? Yes, not live this Thursday. Jason will have an extended stream. I did get it right. Cozzy, hi, lovely. You okay? Son's birthday tomorrow. Yeah, lots of birthdays. I've had one daughter's just as well. We all know that Donegal dad's been wearing his wife's makeup. Raymond, I heard that it was the tights. Robert, Grace, when have you get married? Can I plan it? Yeah, you can plan it if you pay for it. Will makes his behind the scenes entrance, then runs off again. Yeah, so very happy birthday to your son tomorrow and your daughter's on Thursday, Mark. You have to buy new makeup and brushes. Oh, yes, have to. What's everyone preferred Christmas dinner? I don't know. I actually had stir fry one year. Quite an expensive time of year. I know, feeling 3 birthdays ahead, 1 on Christmas Day. Ooh. Yeah, Rob has to be in January, doesn't he? Poor old Tennessee is getting clobbered with tornadoes at the moment. Oh, no. That is a shame. Hope all out there are safe. We have our dinner on Boxing Day. Oh, is that because the people working? See, for us, with my folks, Christmas Eve's always been more important one. No, we still have Christmas Day, like, but schnitzels on Christmas Eve. That's the best part of it. Anyone wants to buy the train set that the moderator's first prize, I can share a link to the discounted one being sold. Let them see if they win it first, Dan. Jeez. Cracking prize, though. Christmas Day is a day of eating junk. I think this year our plans is to have Christmas dinner not too late. And then Boxing Day for us is just like the snacks and the no cooking on Boxing Day. But I think it's nice when you hear everyone's different traditions. I like a Christmas ham and dressing. Turkey or a whole chicken is also welcome. I'm not big a fan of turkey in this house. I think we have gammon and beef. I've made Christmas dinner at dinner time. For Christmas dinner, it's usually 4 or 5 p.m. Now we tend to have early because then you just get to chill for the rest of the day. Daniel, go for it. Painting. Hi, how are you, buddy? Wow. Our local Indian takeaway is open Christmas Day. Always handy to have if the turkey burns. Phil, we have traditional Christmas dinner on Boxing Day and another on Christmas Day and another on Boxing Day. I know, Dan, I was only pulling your leg, buddy. It's a better way of spending the day when you have kids, not spending all day in the kitchen cooking. Yeah, I get that, buddy. All adults around here at the moment, so have a minced bargee. Who to say something without saying it? Jake, stop it. Flymo, you didn't say hello to Snowy. Might have to ban one of our mods. Between 12 and 2 for Jake. And Valley asked if they delivered to 𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈. Burning brandy. Air fryer is a game changer for Christmas dinners. We've not really had much to do with our air fryer. I know my mum and dad weren't fans of it, and they let us have it before we went and bought a bigger one, but we've not actually really used it. But I believe you can do all sorts in it. See again how weird this is, guys. That one has coated it lovely, and this again, it's not going on that well. The only thing I wonder is the soapy water you coat it with. That's just something I've suddenly thought of. Does it after affect the washes? I know, my brain does overtime, guys. This one, believe it or not, is still soaked. This one's getting there. It's still quite wet. Looks better when they dry. Yeah, it's amazing. This one, believe it or not, has dried now. And that looks so different to the rest. This has kind of gone similar. It must be when they're still damp, when you've just cast them. But again, what you guys see is quite yellow, is not as yellow here. It's like a browny colour. Haha, you love me, Grace. Not so sure. We go to Sophie for Xmas dinner, no cooking or washing up. Air fry, an excuse for the hairdryer invented to earn more commission. Air fryers are fantastic. We have 2 at home, and at work we all chipped in and bought them there. Cool. When I do it, I use just plain water. What's that? Sorry, is that the air fryer? I'm confused. Just plain water. Oh, sorry, you mean the moulds. Works better if the casts are really dry. Sorry. There's the Martin foil. Yeah, I've literally just thought that, Mark, because this one has been done God knows how long ago, and that's coated like a dream, where most of these, some were casted this morning and others have been done this evening about 6 o'clock. So I am definitely noticing a difference on coverage. I have to agree with you there. It really does make a difference. My air fryers burn on one side, still frozen more on one side. Weird. Maybe you've got a faulty one, Dan. No internet connection. Have we frozen, Ray? How is the connection? Chips, I heard, Adam, frozen ones are better than homemade ones in the air fryer. That is what I've heard. Wave to the camera, Grace. Oh.
Right.
Hey.
Just waiting for these painkillers to kick in a bit. Bit of a rocky episode.
Yeah, but you see the difference. Mark's just said that when they're really dry, they work better, but that's coat like dream, isn't it?
That looks ace, that one does.
But you see, I'm still struggling. These must have been the ones I did, like, not this afternoon, because I think these are this afternoon and they've coated better. But these ones, because they're still damp, it's as if they're soaking it in.
If they were damp, they wouldn't soak it in. It'd be sitting on the surface.
Oh, well, I don't know how to work it out, but it's definitely not coating as well.
So haven't you got any more dry ones?
Well, I've kind of mixed them all up. But,
What
like,
about the big one over there?
no, that was done this evening, wasn't it? That was one of the latest ones.
Can you also watch the desk?
That's why I'm constantly wiping it up. What?
Is that wet there?
No,
Okay.
pink. That's why I'm constantly wiping it up, and I've put that under there to catch it.
Okay.
It has 12 wheels, says Jake. Your good me internet's still connected here too. I have the two we owned, even the... Oh, pardon me.
What has 12 wheels?
Even the basket. I don't know, Jake's winding us up.
Oh, I think he's got the wicked tonight, Jake, hasn't he?
Because he's asked, hope you are well. It's normal now. Fire up a heated bed on the 3D printer to dry as you apply.
Yeah, Dr. Evil. How about no?
I kind of like that idea.
No. Hell no. You do that and you're not getting anything 3D printed for you ever again.
People actually dry their filament on them, apparently.
I'm sure that's a bad idea. Better than paying, what, 200 quid for a blooming filament dryer.
I had an air popcorn popper once, made so much popcorn, the top blew off. Chips are spot on, frozen take about 15 minutes. If you want chips from scratch and parboiled.
That's what we need. A popcorn maker. They're only cheap as well.
Would it be 97, Jake? Bacon takes 5 minutes. Do you want to sit here for a minute?
No, I was going to pop in the kitchen.
Oh, I thought you'd just been in the kitchen.
No, I haven't. How do you work that out?
You're on in there.
For about 2 seconds.
Coddy says, hi Rob, hope you're well. I'm choking on these nuts.
You know what's good about bacon?
Well,
Bacon is really good for you. Because you never get the inclination of blowing yourself up.
loco. Thank you for the views, 𝒓𝒐𝒄𝒌𝒚 and I did mean grilled potatoes. Pours chicken nuggets into an air fryer. Give me chicken nuggets!
Remember the
Do
video?
you have chicken nuggets?
Well, was that in the one of the hotels?
Which hotel was it?
Or was it in the digs?
No, that was hotel. Because I'm there up on the toilet above it.
Yeah.
Did you find it and show the goal?
It's on my TikTok, isn't it?
Yeah.
On your TikTok. No, it's on
Yours.
your TikTok. Do you have chicken nuggets? Let me find my phone and I'll find it.
Had a popcorn maker, Rob, but found that it doesn't taste as good as popcorn done in a saucepan with oil. Yeah, we have accident prone man.
No, Grace.
But
Probably not a good idea.
why? Yeah, but it doesn't give it away.
Doesn't matter.
Downtime. See, well, they are still a bit damp. It's weird how some of these are covering better than others, though. Alright, let's try some of this grey. Not that I have much left. I don't know what I did to this grey, but it now kind of dries matte and weird. But for the rocks, it works pretty well. So, I don't know why it changed. Maybe it's the paint I used, I'm not sure. And typically, I cannot remember the paint I used either. Well, that's always the sod's law about it. '92. Huh? Grace, be aware you announced to the world you choking on these nuts. Our world's voice is heard and can face him away it is. Yeah, exactly. Medical quiz, says Rob. What do you do if your girlfriend is choking? Oh dear, I know where this is going. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that one. I'm trying to think which lives for which now. I think that's great. Hi, Nick. Rob, stop it, behave. Hair dryer and painting time of the year. Paul, I love your answer. Pat her on the back. Ask if her real name was Cinderella. Let go of her hair, says Secret Anorak. I'll help them choke a bit more, says Jake. Thanks, guys. Love you guys too. I know whose side you're on, guys. Oh, I suppose this is bros before hoes. That's the saying, isn't it?
You want to see my latest comment then?
Oh God, what have you said now?
You read it.
Good girl. Yeah. I show off.
I'm going to get moderated. I'm going to get moderated by one of the moderators in a minute.
I wasn't going to say what I wanted, said Jake. Depends on the girl, Grace. Gargles. FFS Rob. BMSF.
Well, you've got to have the innuendos.
Oh, yes. Quite a dark rock, this one.
Yeah, again, guys, if anyone hasn't already seen it, I've actually pinned Jason's message about the moderator nominations. The last 10 are up. You can only vote for one this time, not multiple.
We do thank you for everyone who voted for us. Not that it was needed, but we made it as well as Brian at Finnerton Junction. You, me, oh, you, Brian.
2 seconds.
Barnabas Junction. Let me try and get this.
Count them off then.
Right, so RGJ Trains, Barnabas Junction, Timbersurf, New Durham Junction, Craig at New Durham Junction, I'm sure it is. Flymo, that's 5. I did so much better last time. Was Donegal Dad in it? Not sure if he was, I can't remember.
I'm trying to find it.
It should be, you just press the link and it's there.
Is it?
It's going to bug me now. I did so much better the other day.
Right.
High, wasn't it?
Bigger Evans Model Railway, Barnabas Junction, Model Railway Shed Dino, Timbersurf, Finnerton Central Model Railway, RGJ Trains, New Durham Junction Model Railway, Flymo Chairman 1, Hot Dog Pilot Andy, and Delft Junction.
Have you seen Peyton tonight?
I haven't actually. I'll drop him a message, see if he's okay. Go on, Patsy.
Oi!
You can't get out.
yourself.
You can't get out of the chair.
Yeah, because my legs are freaking...
Go play with my knob.
Okay. Oh, it's a nice big one. Oh no, my leg, my knees. I've had them bent.
Fine, I can't ban you off your own channel. No, but it's worth a try, innit, mate?
No, but we can ban you.
Dan, she can't always use that one. Rob, as she spits it out and her false teeth fly out of her mouth. Well, surely if she's got false teeth, it's better to take them out first. There's no bite marks. Grace, you're doing better than remember the closing dates. Yeah, that's true. She did better than that. That was like 2 months out. Anorak, forward, Jesus Lord, just as bad as taking a hanky out of her sleeve to wipe her mouth. No Delft tonight at all. I'm going to drop him a message. Or tag him in one of the groups, where are we? Yeah, bear with me a second. Yeah, just dropped him a message to see if he's okay. No Delft tonight at all. Why am I laughing at me? Jake, I always wanted to try a gummy bear. Don't let your missus hear you say that. What you need to do is just go into the local care home, mate, and find one of them and get them to take the teeth out first. And that's me banned off YouTube for saying that. Yeah, but like I say, no teeth marks, no chance of getting teeth in it. Shush, Rob. Never. Dan, same here, Jake, but Harry better do them bigger enough. Or... Oh, Dan, you just took it to the next level, dude. That. Time to turn in. Night, folks. Yeah, everybody, Andy's turning in, so make sure you tune into his live, which is, if you scroll up the stream, I have posted it on our community page. Hit the link, get yourself in the queue, and hit the notification button. Night, Andy. And Madam Metcalf is screaming night night Andy too. Flymo, I always laugh with people, not at them. Best way, buddy. And my attitude is, if you can't take a joke yourself, don't make one of others. Which is why I've laughed when you lot have taken the mickey out of me. No teeth equals not pew teeth wax. No, you confused me there, Dan. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, everybody hit that link Andy's just shared. Hit the notification button and get in the queue to watch his lives tomorrow, which are always excellent and very informative. Jake, who said about Haribo's, Dan? I wasn't. I don't know what he meant by Haribo's. That's just wrong. Later all, says Andy. And I better you stay safe, sleep well. Shall I destroy her painting? Shall I hide the brush? What do you reckon? And no, she's not using the heat plate off the 3D printer for that. That's ridiculous. Dan, is that why you laughed when you whipped out your helpful knob earlier? I'm allowed to play with my knob. It's my knob now. You gave it to me. So it's mine over now. I'll play with it as much as I want. Hide the brush, says Jake. Hey, who turned out the lights? Alexa did. Dan, you mentioned gummy bears and I like Haribo ones.
You're a gummy bear.
Dan, the only person that mentioned actual gummy bears was you, Dan. You took it to another level. We weren't talking about gummy bears.
Can you believe it's going up to a year since I wallpapered this and I was doing that bit of wallpapering when your mum did her leg?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I was literally up with wallpaper when she came in and then
And
showed me her ankle.
And I was in the shed and you shouted me to get in here.
Yep.
Some are in her face, but she can't see it. Raymond looks Haribo is the best gummy bears. Oh, there's one for you. Go on to Google and search for £5 bag gummy bear Amazon reviews. Sugar free. Oh my God. One of the best colonics ever.
Apparently.
Dan, that sounded so wrong that I gave you the knob earlier and now it's yours and you play with it whenever. Yeah, and? You saying I sound wrong? Again, I shall pass you back to Grace for the final time. So I am going to say goodnight to everybody because I was going to say shooting off, but with the current topic, it's probably not the best idea.
You said it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't tell him your name, Pike. Have you seen that episode? Dad's Army. And they got all the Germans in the hall, haven't they?
Have you got Dad's Army upstairs?
I've got the full box set, including ones that were never aired. But he turns around to him. Don't tell him your name, Pike.
Who do you think you're getting this going
That's the thing, isn't it? You're allowed to sing on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
On a live stream like that, and you don't get that.
Oh, Mark, the night, lovely.
All right, Mark. You can sing theme tunes and not get banned for copyright.
I know.
Stupid.
Oh, and that's what gets me as well on TikTok. You can play whatever you want in your stream, but when you make a video, you can't have certain songs because they're not licensed. I'll see, if I see a knob, I'll play with it. Not had secret, see if I do change to keep safe and sleep as well as possible. Yeah, not much. You shoot off whenever you like, Rob. But the final time tonight, here's Grace while Rob prepares upstairs. And on that note, I'm off, guys. Ian, are you heading off as well, darling? If you are, no night, my lovely. Bring back Rob. Oh, he's going up now. All the talks are playing with knobs, it must be. Oh yeah, again, that one's dried quite nice. I think that needs a bit more black at the front. It's not covered it that well. That to me looks a bit odd. So I will try and get a bit more of the black down there. I might just continue for a little longer and then head off myself, guys. I'm at early night tomorrow because I'm up at God knows what time for an early shift on Monday. And Rob won't be there to make me my morning brew. It's past my bedtime. The night, Ian, then darling, and to Mark. It's a pleasure as always to have you guys in. So there's that one as well. I just love the yellowing on that one. That was still too wet, I think. Give this one a try. See how it goes. So you might notice, I don't know if you can see on here how the grey's gone compared to the black. It's like a matted colour. It's quite weird. Let's see if we can get the black on this one now. Oh, we might be in luck. No, not fully, because it's not actually, some spots it covers and it just, the white just shows again. I think some of these are going to be better off doing tomorrow or even the day after with this weather. But when it's dry, I can always go over with it. Delphi's fine, folks. Family in tonight. Ah, no worries. Thanks for that, Adam. It's on a week of night shifts are starting to wake up. I wouldn't sound too excited, Grace, with Rob's medical quiz and our answers. That's true. That is very true, actually. I know now how you guys all think of me. I think Rob went too far. Must be so painful to see Rob at a window with a hot view, waving at you off at 5 AM, knowing you're in work and he's going back to sleep. He probably won't get much sleep. So, I'm not a massive fan of this grey. I think I'm going to go over it in black. As I say, there ain't wrong out with black. That is what the saying is, isn't it? Well, so I've heard. Well, at least this painting has been more successful than painting the models. I'd say I've got a few more done than the models, at least. Some of these I think I will coat over in the morning. What happened to Delphi? Oh, we just noticed that he wasn't in. How's he sleeping with his arm? Not well at all, buddy. We've both had quite a few sleepless nights because obviously I'm just very nervous when, you know, I'm sleeping and moving and things, so. Right, I'm off to bed now. Struggling to keep my eyes open. Thanks for the live. No worries, Mark, darling. You take care. I know I'm boring. Grace, I think the stream is coming to a natural end. Everybody's falling asleep. I'm just boring. I know what it is, damn. Rob's gone now, so that's why everyone's heading off. He'd be shocked if he was sleeping without a Jake. Ripped off Pinner Colony joke. But yeah, unfortunately, it is quite sleepless nights at the moment. But, you know, it's like Rob said, I kind of was looking at it a bit more realistically than him. Even just before the op, I was kind of saying to him, you know, you're not, think worst case scenario. He was really hoping to, you know, be out the sling already, and I wanted the best, but I suppose I knew in my heart of hearts that there would just be a lot of damage, like with the muscle poking out and things like that. I just didn't expect the physio appointment to be so long, though. Obviously, they are quite busy, but, you know, you'd have, why, you know, I suppose everyone's getting surgery and things like that. It's, at least he's finally had the op. Or it was something, I suppose. Hillcrest Hall. Hi, buddy. Everyone's going to sleep and I've just logged on. You're not boring, Grace. Work is getting heavier now and I'm just tired. That time of year, isn't it, Martin? No worries. I'm only pulling your leg, buddy. Don't know if I missed it, but what paint are you using, Grace? So what I'm using is actually a mix of different things. It is more in my tutorial that is coming out. But I've used I've used a mix of different acrylics, actually. Different brands, but they all work quite as well. And then my black is the Indian ink or whatever that no, it's not Indian ink, it's Tamiya or something. But I had, well, this and my grey is still the ones that I made for the mountains. So thanks to Paul, I've obviously got some more resealable pots, so I've been able to make these colours and I can just keep them now. Just acrylics. Very, very wet on the secret anorak. I will say when you're mixing them, add a bit of water first. And then your acrylic. The rest of the water, sorry, because it can be a pain for paints to break down. And what I didn't do when I started off again was making sure that I had mixed the paints, because even after a little while they do unsettle. Unsettle, that's such a good word, isn't it? Not. So yeah, give it a mix every time. And the acrylics then watered with water. Yeah, exactly. Now, if you watch likes of Woodland Scenic's own tutorial, they go all smart, like 16 parts water and all this and that. But I've just done it by eye, to be honest. Actually, what's worked well for me, and the great thing about it is you can change the pigment. If you find that it's too light, then you just add more paint. And if you want it a little bit lighter, then you just add more water. So I think that's how I've done it, is more played it by ear, put it on. I think the first time I did this, like the yellow especially, I'd just done way too bright. So I just toned it down by adding more water. And obviously you can do many different colours. So I've got like your earth colours here. But, you know, you can do, even if you're doing like Rockies with the purple and things, you can do that. There's so many colours. And for one area, I am thinking of creating like a greeny one as well. So, hopefully that helps. Very careful. Yeah, the annual Let's Go Over the Top Idiots ordering too much food for Christmas starting to come out in force now. Oh joy. Exactly, because the shops are shut forever, aren't they? Has anyone tried using Rail Modeler Pro? I'm thinking of buying it to use on my Mac. We haven't, but if anyone else in the collective has, please let us know. Obviously, it is getting later, so there's not as many in. Are you on Brian's page, lovely? Because you might get some answers there as well. Black away for a minute. But the one thing I have especially figured out, thanks to help tonight with Mark Donegal Dad, was most of these moulds I made today, and some even being at 6 o'clock tonight, because I thought, oh well, you know, not enough moulds and painting will be done. How wrong was I? But because of that, they are not taking in the colour as well, where this one is God knows how old now, and it's went the colour beautifully, dried beautifully, where ones like this you can see the more I'm trying to add, the less is going, and it's actually taking the paint off and exposing my white. So if you can, do your rock moulds or your rocks a good couple of days before you paint them. In summer it wasn't a problem, but there was a couple, I think this one as well. This one I painted at the beginning, you can see it's very light, not much colour in it. And again, that one I think I didn't give enough time to dry, so it didn't really coat it. I like the effect of this one because there's not too much yellow in it now. But that is definitely something that I needed to do differently. It's like these ones here, if you look at the difference of this to that, obviously it's looking very yellow compared to you guys. But in real life it's more, especially this one's like a browny colour rather than a yellow. But you can see the difference in the coverage, and this was literally each layer, bash boom bish, that went straight on, but this rock mould has dried for probably over a month now. So that has definitely made a difference. As I said, I don't even know what's old mould now and what isn't. Looks very effective, Grace. I would be tempted once dry to brush a bit of green on the tips and edges. Now that is my one problem, is I'm not very good with dry brushing. I do need to try and protect the skill, perfect. But when it's dry, it's absolutely no problem. But where it's going, I'm going to have foliage and things like that. Well, I know the likes of that model railway guy, I think he does his a different way. I'll be putting in some rocks too for a cliff face, intending to try and put a small flight of canal locks too. Have you seen our latest video, Richard Lovely, of the rocks straight upwards bit on Rob's bit? That's quite a project. Lovely scene. Yeah, that does sound nice. So I do think at this point, guys, I am going to start winding it down. I don't want to go too black with this. I might go in. And I'm going to try something here, actually, with you guys, because that has obviously taken a lot of the colour away, and I don't want to go on black too much, because that's going to just, it's not the right area for it. So I'm going to try and go over with these colours again and see if that brings out the brownness to it. If not, dry brush and use a makeup sponge to paint, and then most of it taken off before dabbing. So I do have an idea for another area that we've not even started yet. So I will have an experiment then. Not even got enough paint on there. We're going to see if this makes a difference. Not that it is. Maybe it is too wet still at the moment. Didn't just bash my head on the holder, of course not. But we can see in the morning if that helps bring out that brown again, because the dark's already gone in the crevices. So, but yeah, I definitely think I need with some of these just to wait until they dry a bit, and then just have a huge paint rock session. Because if it dries as quickly as this, and it really is, I can just do one and then the other and it's sorted. At the moment I am having to wait between rocks drying and things to actually get any kind of layers done. So I think this is the natural point in the stream where I am going to start shutting it down as well, guys. I'm going to bed early tomorrow. I kind of need to get a reasonable night's sleep. I remember making a cliff, my first cliff face, polystyrene covered in polyfilter, scribbled in one direction with a knife, each passed at different angles. I was happy with the rocks I created, like on the mountains and that, but there is definitely things I'm going to do differently, you know, if we change it again. And Grace, I'll look at Rob's video. I've not been at much recently, got sidetracked with allotment projects too. No worries, buddy. Last week's video, it might even be including the week before, where Rob's Windy Miller is, that I did a bit of a mistake with the static grass. So one side I did with rocks, and that was okay, and then the other side we'd already planned to do with rocks, so I did that one as well, adding foliage to it, and it surprised me how well it's gone. I'm quite happy with it. So that hopefully might give you some ideas. Obviously I'm not quite sure of the vision you've got on, like, it's down to your own vision, isn't it? 10 more likes to go, then we'll all be happy. Why? What am I at? I can't actually see. 58. Oh, 2 more likes and I got up to 60. Yeah, you need to get a cover and get you some heating on. Much happier now. Much happier now. Midnight almost, and I can still feel my fingers. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh, and I still need to upload a video of the LED light, and I'll be putting in my 𝒂𝒂𝒄𝒌𝒚 too. It's alright, life happens. How many steps in the locks have you decided yet? That's another one to check out, is Graham's. He's done an amazing lock. Oh, free Grace, I'll check it out. No worries, buddy. 59. It says 59 on my screen. I've just added like number 59. Oh, I doubt we're going to get to 60. Oh yeah, it's changed on mine now. I was looking for 3D prints and lock gates, so it would be interesting to see your model. Oh, cool. So yeah, guys, at this stage, I'm going to leave it. Pardon me. I'm obviously not having the best of lucks with these because they are still too wet, realistically. As I said, the difference in that one coating is incredible. I couldn't believe how quick that one, and the colour seemed to blend a bit nicer all round. I would definitely make sure your mould are properly dry. At least leave it a day. In winter, I'd suggest maybe 2 days before painting them, because you can see the difference. Even on the coverage, like the black, I've done black on that, I've done black on this. I know it's a different angle, but that's gone over nice and smoothly and just looks more natural than this. I know it still looks okay, but it's not the ideal effect that I'd hope for. If I do it like this, I might show you a bit better. Yeah, it's not done it as ideal. These have come out all right, but as I said, they are still quite, and you can see the colour is just going away from all of them. So I think some of them are going to turn out like this. I might try and paint that one tomorrow, just see how it turns out. It says 60 on my screen now, and mine. Hey, we got to 60, guys. Night all night, Grace. I'll try uploading some shots explaining what I'll be doing on my layout next. No worries, buddy. Hope to check them out. The only thing I might do before I go, guys, I know I'm awful, is this one that is dried and has been and painted. Looking at it realistically, it's going to look so odd with all the others having so much colour. So I'm going to go in and add a bit of colour and see if it will take to it. Because as I said, this is, oh god, yeah, massively so already, guys. This is taking my colour. So hopefully that will tell me that I can fix the other ones that haven't taken so well. You know, already instantly this here is just giving it something. At least I know that the rocks are a little bit light and that I can go in after and just improve on them. So that is good to know. So I'm glad I've actually tried this out, because at least when I look at the other rocks tomorrow, I'm not just going to sit and cry in a corner that I've ruined them. Obviously it might darken the entire thing up, but compared to the rest of the rocks and where it's going, I don't think that would have worked. So I'm just going to finish with this while people say goodnight. That's looking very looking better, more washes and a bit of moss. So yeah, definitely add them now that I've tried this. I know that I can just go over everything again, and it's still keeping the black. So I know that I can save these potential lighter rocks once they are dry, because this was painted back when I was in my yellow dress. So that's how long ago it is. And again, it looks rather yellow to you guys, but that has definitely added something to these now. It's just given a life and colour back into it rather than looking all washed out. So that is a good thing to know. No gross up to Rob. Don't worry, as I'm sure it'll be okay. All the best, Phil. Thank you, darling. I do worry. I'm always going to worry. I'm a soppy one. Oh, weirdly, that black's gone on different. Where? So, just finishing off this, guys. I may as well commit to it now. Yeah, that's improved it a lot where I stuffed up. So, even if you paint it and you're not happy, guys, leave it a little bit, and you've seen from what was, you know, bright and barely any colour like this one, not yellow as the screen shows, but this has definitely taken the colour in and looks more like that one now. So you can fix them. There is ways to go back and sort. And I suppose if it really failed that much, just go and cover it in white. You know, spray it or something, and that would work out. But that's definitely filled me with a bit of confidence that I can go in, and once even those are dry, I can maybe sort them out a bit. Nothing wrong with some of the lighter ones sometimes, though. So it's not completely bad, because you don't want all of them dark. But it's definitely giving it a bit more weathering and bashing to it now. Just need to put the black over that one because it has nothing. That's the only thing I didn't make sure that everything was finished. Doing my usual, guys. So, because we're not in the shed now, I think I'm not going to leave it. A 1 minute warning kind of comes now. Someone would happily take this up, please, and then I will bid you all good night. It's a good night from him, and it's a good night from... So, thank you all. I'm going to put it on mute now, and catch you all another time. Thank you all once again. I'm going to zoom it out like that.